My dear friends, today I am showing you a phacoemulsification surgery in hypermature cataract of a young girl. She is having bilateral mature cataract, and this one is the hypermature one on the right eye. She is not able to walk at all. Now, in this patient, after making both sides side port and staining the capsule by 0.6% trypan blue dye, I decided to do the Rhexis with the use of Rhexis forceps. See how I am making an adequate size Rhexis by using this Rhexis forceps. After injecting the 2% HPMC, now spread some HPMC over the surface and then make a nick over the lens capsule like this. This pultaceous cortical material came out. Raise the flap of about 10 to 20 degree and then again inject HPMC and then I decided to make a main port by using this 2.8 steel keratome. After making the main port, inject some HPMC again and then make a Rhexis. I am making a Rhexis with the use of this Rhexis forceps. See how I am making in the Rhexis in this patient. It is firstly slightly small, then I am making it larger one of an adequate size. Again I am injecting HPMC and then making it larger one of an adequate size of about 5 millimeter diameter. Now Rhexis is completed. Inject some fluid to remove the liquefied cortical matter. For that, I am using this bimanual cannula, irrigation aspiration cannula, Synco cannula. Now, most of the liquefied cortical matter is removed from the AC. Inject 2% HPMC. This cataract is very white, milky white. It is not due to the light reflex, but I am seeing at this moment. I decided to do modified direct chop technique in this patient. First, emulsify some superficial cortex and then make a trench. At this moment, power is 40, vacuum is 400, and flow rate is 70. After making adequate size or depth trench, rotate the nucleus, embed phaco tape, go to the US2 mode, hold the nucleus and divide it into two pieces. Again rotate it, embed the phaco tape, hold the nucleus and divide it. Thus I will make at least 4 pieces, but at this time this larger piece 1 is coming out when I am holding this. Then I decided to bring it out from the capsular bag and emulsify it. Each and every piece easily emulsified. At this time I am in US3 mode where the vacuum is slightly less. While removing this last piece, I removed the left-sided side port or chopper. Now inject again 2% HPMC and then I will remove the cortical matter which is stuck to the lens capsule. Since Rhexis is small in size, that's why I am very much cautious while removing this cortical matter. I should not catch the lens capsule while aspirating this cortex. Again inject HPMC and remove subincisional cortex by using this right-sided side port like this. Since this surgery is going on under topical anesthesia and patient is very young, that's why she is moving eyes continuously. I am saying her to look at the microscope or towards the roof. Now I decided to inject HPMC and then remove the cortex, remaining cortex. Now almost cortical matter is removed from the capsular bag. I am injecting again HPMC and now I will implant the IOL in such a way that the leading haptic will go into the capsular bag and then I will dial the trailing haptics by using lens dialer. Now lens is in the bag. After implanting the IOL, wash the AC and remove the entire HPMC thoroughly. Otherwise, it will raise the intraocular tension postoperatively. Dear friends, just I would like to say this patient was very happy after 2 minutes of his surgery because she was not seeing since last 1.5 years. I decided to remove HPMC by using this bimanual irrigation aspiration cannula. I don't want to leave any part of the cortex or any fiber or any HPMC inside the AC. I cannot forget her smile just after completing of this surgery. She was very much happy. Now I am injecting 0.1 ml pilocarpine and then preservative-free moxifloxacin intracameraly, and then hydrate the wound. Hydrate the both sided side port and check the wound, and thus surgery is concluded. Thank you very much for watching this video.